Hey you guys, and welcome back to my channel. I had to kind of scoot down because the camera is not on a tripod. I'm really not doing anything today. My closet is getting painted, so I'm going to give you guys a quick peek at that. Some of you guys mentioned when I was showing you me cleaning for the guys to prep to paint that I should that I can paint the closet myself, right? You're right. The problem that I was concerned with painting the closet myself was the shelving and putting my handbags on that paint, and I didn't want moisture or anything like that. I don't know. I felt some type of way about it. But as I was cleaning my closet, I realized that I took out the old shelving and did glass shelving in those units. So that's why I was like, man, I can paint it. And another reason why I was thinking to myself that I wanted to go ahead and paint it myself is because you can see all the lines to where the wood meets. And what I wanted was to get everything caulked. Very similar, if you guys remember, to how the pantry was done. It made everything look really seamless, as if it was coming out of the wall, which is what I wanted to incorporate in the closet. The drawers was really the part that kind of scared me a little bit, because it has the brown antiquing on there. The color is not antique white. I thought it was. The color is Alabaster by Sherwin-Williams. So it's more of an ivory dove color. So he's currently painting all the doors. I'm gonna go ahead and paint the rest of the closet myself. I do feel comfortable enough to do that. And then I'll be able to put my stuff in. As you can see, all the boxes are still very much so in my bedroom. I really like to stick with things that I know. Like, I know the wall. You know, like, I can handle the wall. In terms of furniture, that's not really my specialty, and I'm really particular. I'm really particular, and I'm really hard on myself, and I already know I be side-eyeing sometimes when I do stuff, so I did not want to risk and take a chance to do that. But anyway, while he's doing that, I'm going to put this camera on the tripod. I'm about to go find me a sports bra or something to cover up these things, honey, so I can sit on the floor, because I ended up going, like I said, to my mom's, and I got some wallpaper that I was going to use for her house, and I'm going to use that wallpaper, which is like this brown grass cloth, and I'm going to use it to wrap the dividers. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do that. And then again, I'll peek into the closet so that way you guys can see that going on. And I mean, everything is looking really good. I'm excited. All right, so you guys, these drawers on the island, they're gonna stay just like this. And see, these drawers here are getting the new coat of paint. Do you see the color? Do you see that? Oh, it just looks so good. I'm so happy with that. This was the color that was the first, and you can see it's a lot more yellow. We're gonna actually change this to that. But this one is this is the Alabaster. It's not white, it's Alabaster, and this is the antique white, which was giving me a little grandma-ish vibes. But this is gonna remain the same, but I will change the hardware on it. So don't feel bad if you have antiquing that you gotta change it. I just felt like for the cabinet itself, it needed a new coat. I'm not gonna get him on camera. We'll respect his space. But see, he's cleaning it off, then he's painting it. And so now when it comes to this, it's going to be solid. So all of this is going to be solid, which I'm loving. Let me just give you guys a little look real quick. It looks like a new drawer. I'm so excited. It looks so good. You got to let people do what their specialty is, honey. And I did not feel like taking a chance trying to DIY something, because he's doing a really good job. I'll show you. You're welcome. He's doing a really good job. And even though he's brushing it, you can't even really see the brush strokes on here. It looks really good. And it was really affordable just to get the drawers done too. You guys, look at the island. You see? It's gonna look good because the island this part has already been painted. I have to go pick up this part here, but this part right here is already painted, and the doors are gonna get painted, and the sides is gonna look so good. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. All right, let me get these liners so I can wrap them. Starting off with this first DIY, what I'm doing is rolling out some wallpaper, which is from Wallpop. And then the poster board, like I said before, I did grab from Michael's. You guys told me you can find it somewhere else much cheaper. I had a coupon. Definitely get the foam boards wherever you feel comfortable grabbing them. What I'm doing with the wallpaper is measuring out and leaving an inch of wallpaper at the top. That way I can wrap it. So pretty much I'm laying that foam board on top of the wallpaper. That way it kind of gives me a little bit of resistance when cutting the wallpaper. So once I cut that piece, I'm not going to start working on it. I felt like it was going to be better to go ahead and just cut out all the papers. I don't really remember, if I'm not mistaken, I believe I have a total of 8. So what I did is I cut out, I think, about 6. That way it wouldn't slow down the workload. I would have everything already pre-cut and I can just move as quickly as possible, which is what I'm doing right now.
Put your body on the kitchen table and move the dishes to the side. Yeah. Girl, you always tend to drive me crazy.
Now that I have it fully cut, what I'm doing is removing the non-adhesive backing off of the wallpaper itself. And once I get a good bit of that paper rolled off, then I'm going to be taking my foam board and I'm going to be applying it onto the paper, making sure that I am leaving some space all around. That way I can fold it, which you guys will definitely see. Okay, so you guys saw that I laid the piece on there, right? I'm sorry. What you want to do is you want to cut this piece straight down this way, and then you want to cut this piece straight down, and you want to do the same thing, right? The first thing you want to do is almost like you're wrapping a gift. Go ahead and take this and slide it down, and make sure you use your hand. That way you can get it as close to that wood, there's no space, as possible. Make sure you run your hand over it. That way all the bubbles and stuff come out. And then the piece that you cut, you want to take this and put it across. The reason why you're going to do this is because this side here, when you put it on here, when I move that, it's going to cover it. That way you don't have to worry about any peeling or anything like that. So it doesn't matter if it's just a little short piece that's left over. Because now, you see, when you go and you want to push against this, so that way when it runs, it's pretty tight. And then you want to pull that paper like this, okay? And then hopefully you have a flat surface, so that way you can just do that, okay? And then what you want to do, because you already cut this piece here, is you want to take the scissors and go ahead and snip that real quick, okay? And you want to snip that to the side right there. That way there's no overage on there. You want to cut this straight on, and then you want to cut this straight on. And this flooring here, use that little sticky stuff to pick up the residuals. You want to take it. Then you want to cut it straight across this way. And then you want to just pull that off, okay? And the same thing, you're going to do the sides and bind it. And like I said, you do the sides because now this part is going to go here. That way, again, you don't have to worry about it coming undone. You're going to pull that close. Take all the air bubbles out. Take all the air bubbles out. And then use the floor to press hard against it, right? And then flat. And then run it. Alright you guys, I had to kind of come back and show you just a little bit more because now I have 4 done. I still have 4 more to go, but I am so excited because it looks so good. It looks so good. I love it. I love it. I love it. Just kind of feeling to see where it starts and where it ends real quick. Okay, this is this side. Okay, this looks so good, you guys. They look like something that you would buy out of a store. I'm so happy with it. It looks really good. Here is the final look of the poster board, you guys. I absolutely love it. The overall feel, the overall aesthetic in the drawer, it is an absolute thumbs up for me. Some of you guys asked in the previous video, why didn't I just purchase dividers? Dividers tend to be a little bit shorter. By going with the poster board, I was actually able to measure and cut out the exact height of the drawer, which means I maximize the space and the usage in the drawer also. 150,000%. If you have a drawer in your home or drawers in your home and you're trying to organize it before you go and get all these containers and units, I would say to try using this method. I give it 2 thumbs up. I've actually had it in my drawer now for at least 3 years. What you guys are seeing now is me covering it, but I was using it when it was plain white.
Looking at me with those eyes, yeah. Put some music on, turn the lights down low, throw the pillows off the bed, blow the candles out, move your body slow. If you got something on your mind, I'ma try to.
Moving on to the next project, you guys, I am going to be putting down the runners in the bathroom. But if you're dealing with a long space and you don't want to spend the money, because a lot of times when you start going into the 2x7s, 2x12, the price jumps up, and a lot of them were like $400 and $500. This rug here was only $60, so the two together came to about $120 something. So the tip that I'm going to be sharing with you is, which again, you see didn't work because one of the rugs is actually a little bit bigger than the other. But the tip that I'm sharing is you want to get a little bit of masking tape. Well, I actually use a lot of bit of masking tape. And you want to line it in the backing of the rug. I first start off applying the tape vertically on the rug, basically almost creating a braid like design. And once I'm done doing that, I then apply the tape horizontal and then vertical again, just to make sure that the tape is on there. When you first apply the tape onto the rug, you're going to see a little bit, and I do mean a little bit of motion. But as you start walking and stepping on the tape itself and moving around, you're going to notice that it gets a little bit more sticky, and the rug itself is not going to have a whole lot of give, which is why I like this. And if you guys are wondering, I did order the tape from Home Depot. It is the Gorilla duct tape. I do find that the Gorilla duct tape holds a little bit better. I've been doing this with the runners for a while, and I really love it. When it comes time to clean the rug, I spot clean it, or whenever I hire a company to come out to clean the rugs, I go ahead and I have them kind of go over the rug really quickly.
Let it go. Try to help you let it go. Try to help you let it. Baby, I still wear the shirt.
As you can see, the tape is still on the rug, and I was able to flip it, and there really wasn't that much motion. I love everything about this rug. The only thing that I don't love is the fact that you could see the difference in the size. But like I said, I did order another set of rugs, and I'm really hoping pairing them together it would work. When I noticed that everything didn't line up, I didn't take the video as far as I wanted to take it, which is if you want to get the corner ends of your rug to lay down, what you want to do is steam it. I'm going to try to see if I can add a clip of a rug that I did that in the past with. That way you guys can see that. But like I said, I did order another rug so that way I could see what's going to happen. But I really wasn't happy with the end result of how this turned out. Alright, you guys, I don't feel like steaming it. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens later on today. But this is the rug here, and this is really bothering me. These little, but it's fine. because what I'm thinking is temporarily I'll leave it in here, and then I can always take them and separate them and put them inside of these closets here and then that closet over there, and I'll actually look for a runner that's going to be long enough in the future. But right now I just need something so when I come out the shower the floor isn't like wet. But I'm not gonna say I'm happy with it, but for right now it's a temporary situation. It was fine and the cost wasn't too much, but in the future I will definitely be looking for another option for this. So you can see that this side is super shiny, but when you go on this other side right here, you see the color? It's actually a really beautiful rug. I just hate that the sizing is not right. See that? I might order a second rug and see what that one looks like. Alright, you guys. Although the carpet has me in my feelings a little bit, you know, these spoons and forks and stuff is helping just a little bit. Just a little bit, not a whole lot. But I wanted to go ahead and share this with you guys because I'm going to put them up also. Melissa Roberts shared them on her story and I thought they were like really, really cute. Plus, she had already used them and she didn't have an issue with discoloration. They're from Amazon. So I'm going to link them down below for you guys if you're interested. But I thought they were really nice. They'll be a really great pairing with my black flatware that I have. So I'm really excited about that. I love the pointy ends on them and they're pretty heavy too. Looks like they're pretty decent. Only going to be using these like on occasions, but the guy is done with my closet, so I'm going to share that with you guys so you can see what that looks like. And then tomorrow he's going to come for a second coat, and the floors are going to be getting done this week also. So the rug saga shall continue another day. Oh, you guys, everything looks so good. You guys, it looks so good. This is just the first coat of paint. It's gonna get a second coat. I'm really, really happy about that. Just in case you're wondering what it's gonna look like, look at that. Oh, it's so good to see that patina. It is so good to see that patina gone, and the paint looks shiny. It looks new. And then I'm gonna do all of this right here myself because I feel like I can tackle it. I need to go ahead and caulk everything, get everything good and ready and prime, and then I'm gonna paint it. But I'm very happy with how everything is looking overall. And if you're wondering, the color is not antique white. I do apologize. The actual color of the cabinets, it's called alabaster. And if you're looking to get it with Benjamin Moore, I believe it's called White Dove is the color that complements the alabaster. But that's the color, and it just looks so good, you guys. So good. And if you are wondering about my vanity, this is it. It looks so freaking good, you guys. It looks so good. I'm excited. The guy, all he did was just brushed it. He added a little bit of something on it, like an oil-based something. That way it can stick, but that looks like a brand new piece. And then when I paint the drawers and give them a new coat, it's gonna look amazing. Plus I'm gonna get new pulls. I'm really excited. Really excited. It's gonna look really nice and new. And like I said, the island is gonna stay like this, so I'm not messing with it. And then the side paneling is gonna stay like this. But you guys, it looks really good. Oh, I almost forgot. I did a medallion in the ceiling. It has to get some cove around it, but outside of that, that's pretty much it. So hope you guys have a good day.